facing the other way.
We probably should face the other way, shouldn't we? What, do you want to grab chairs?
I mean, I guess we could.
You can grab chairs, guys. All right, so Tony wants to face the tree, so we're gonna just turn this around real quick. Stay with us for a second.
You want these chairs?
No, one of the stools. All right, whatever. We're bringing different chairs over, guys. Hold on a second. Yeah, bringing different chairs.
What's up, kitty? Oh, we have ornaments. Maybe we found ornaments.
We did find ornaments today.
Did you bring that stuff in?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah. It's over here. All right. We're just getting settled here. Let's grab one more chair. We'll be right with you.
Are the stalkers for your brother?
Yeah. I know. Everyone's watching you put penguins on the tree. Yeah, I'll sit in this one. We're almost there. We're almost there, people.
No, you're not going outside. You could have turned this around. Okay.
I guess I could. Do you want to turn that around?
No, that's fine.
You don't cover it.
You can't see it. Put your feet in there.
Put your feet in there.
Put my feet in there.
Okay. What's going on, everyone? Sorry, we're just getting everything situated.
I mean, it's a week before Christmas.
I know.
Should flip you around and let you see the festive crap.
I know. I mean, we got a balcony rocking.
We do.
We got some lights. We got music out there. We got our tree in the background.
More Camaros.
Bunch of Camaro stuff on the walls, and the people that mean the most to us on top of it. So let's turn this up a little bit here. Boom. There we go. There we go. Kind of crazy, guys. Kind of crazy. We're 4 days into this. What's up, everyone? How you doing? David, Camaro Boy, Jan.
Oh, God,
how you doing?
See that?
What's up, Dave? Let me bring it closer. Let me switch it around.
No, it's fine.
So, I know we wanted to do just us, with a video of the Camaro going away. So hopefully you guys tuned into our last live with Mark on his channel. But we wanted to do just us and talk about,
That was hectic.
It was a little crazy.
That was hectic.
His viewers, our viewers, trying to answer questions, but I think it worked out well. We'll probably try to do some more with some other people as well. Hey, Christina, how you doing? But she got the new merch on.
I do.
We got a whole bunch of more merch that just came as well.
I had the sweats on yesterday. They were super soft.
I'm wearing the blue sweatshirt for the past 2 days. Super comfy. Pretty crazy. But yeah.
It's even black inside the hood.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And we did add some more options on the shop, guys. So if you are interested, you can check it out right in the description here in the video. We got a whole bunch more merch coming your way. We're definitely going to do Keep the Faith shirt. That's in the works. So just kind of crazy, though. And, of course, got to rock the new Panther shirt if you haven't seen this already. Just viewed video on YouTube, Real Automotive channel about 2025 Camaro. Yeah, that's all fake stuff. That's all fake, Jan. You can't be watching it's just people using AI to make people upset. Unfortunately, there's not going to be a 25 Camaro. It's not going to be a 26 Camaro. It's not going to be a 27 Camaro. We are many years away from GM doing anything. And I really think they missed the boat. I really wanted to do a video tonight because we're going on 4 days. The production of Camaro has stopped 4 days ago, and General Motors has not said boo. They have not said goodbye. They have not said, here's the final car coming off the line, and kind of makes me upset about it. And as much, I mean, even though I do work for Chevrolet at the dealership level, it's just a little upsetting that after 57 years and millions of cars built and millions of fans and owners and family members, and everyone knows someone who owns a Camaro, that GM decided not to care. GM decided not to say goodbye to an icon, an American icon, and it's just upsetting because
Well, they said goodbye. They just didn't let us be a part of it, which is
they didn't say goodbye. There was no
That's not
press
us.
release. There was no photograph of the last car coming down the line. There was no photo opportunity that we know of yet. And we're talking about 4 days ago. They literally wanted the car to come off the line and no one talk about it. They wanted no news outlets to talk about it. And unfortunately, the Detroit News was the only written press that decided to print an article the day the Camaro was done. It's just kind of crazy. It's very upsetting. And
read your comments.
we'll get to the comments over here. I watched an awesome Net Geo special from 2020 Camaro. If you're on my socials, I don't know why that's doing that behind me. But if you're on my socials too, I posted a video of the last. What the hell's going on back here? The last.
There's a bird.
Yeah, the Camaro 6th generation Camaro facility. They did a video of behind the scenes at the factory. It's just kind of crazy. I thought GM would care a little bit more, but I think they really believed that. I think they really believed that no one was going to talk about it, and no one in any of the automotive news were going to talk about it. It just makes me a little upset about the whole thing. There we go. That's better. So it makes me a little upset about it. But we are going to do some Q&A tonight. We do have a giveaway tonight as well. So stay tuned for that. But
giveaway? We're giving stuff away. We're giving stuff away.
We're giving stuff away tonight.
Yay!
So yeah, kind of crazy. What's up, Shane? How you doing? And thanks for everyone that's just joining us to the channel. Donald, hey, Donald's here. What's up, Donald? We got your letter, Donald. Thank you so much, and I'll definitely reach out to you personally. I want to thank you for sending us that. We have gotten Camaro Cave firsts. Some of our fans are writing to us. So we appreciate them and appreciate you guys doing that as well. It's just kind of crazy. What's up? What's going on, guys? If you're just here, just joining us, make sure you smash that like button. And if you haven't subscribed already, I mean, I know most of the people on here have been following us for a while because, we're trying to keep the faith and keep the car going. Now that the car is finally away, we're going to be doing a lot more to keep the car alive and showing General Motors that there is still a car worth building. So if we can be loud enough and give GM a reason to bring the car back, maybe we can be the ones to push the car forward, or have the next set of Camaro disciples, as we like to call them. It's just kind of crazy.
Be nice for the disciples to come from the cave.
What she said, guys. I don't know. It's Sunday. The last car came off the line on Thursday, like we said it would, with all the news outlets saying that's not going to happen. We were right. Everyone else was wrong. But I'm not trying to take credit or anything.
Speak for anybody.
But is what it is. And what was the final car? Because GM hasn't said what the final car was. However, I did read an article that did say the final car was going to be a ZL1 1LE. And that's what we called. We
Let's-
called it was a ZL11LE.
Let's
So
see if we have it down to the color.
we'll see if we have it down to the color, and we'll see if we have it go down to going to the right dealership for sale. It's kind of crazy. What is the link for the 2010 video production, guys? I'll post it here in the video. Come our way. Wally said, "Rock that flat bill, Andrew. Look sharp, friend." Thanks, Wally. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I do like the flat caps. She's not a fan of them, but I like them. I got a whole bunch, and this is the first Camaro Cave one we got, so I wanted to show it off. This one is for sale. I think it's like only $17. It's pretty cheap. So it's right in the link's right in the description. So check that out if you want to get your final Camaro Cave merch before Christmas. You can pick the color of the hat. You can pick the color of the logo because we got multiple logos.
That one's like a tweed.
That flake in the paint. Yeah, 100%. So for everyone that doesn't know, it hasn't been watching our shorts.
Oh my God, baby, take her.
What are you doing, baby? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. What are you doing? Oh, thanks, Donald. Really appreciate that, man. If you hit me with your nails, I'm going after you, girl.
Come here. Come here. Come on, leave Daddy alone. Good girl.
Appreciate that, Donald. Thanks so much for the super chat, man.
Why did you jump on top of brother?
Thank you so much. We really do appreciate the donation. It's kind of crazy. What's up, guys? Not a flat hat fan either. Can't curve the bill of the hat. Luckily, we have all types of hats in our.
There are better hats in there. There are baseball hats in there that look better.
There's plenty of baseball hats, Camaro Cave baseball hats, and there's plenty of beanies, which I've been wearing all weekend.
Why didn't you go get all that crap? Where's all that stuff?
It's right here. Let me grab it.
Oh, Santa Donald is on the roll again.
Is he giving out? He's
giving out memberships again.
Oh, snap.
Donald's giving out memberships. Who got a membership?
Donald's giving out memberships.
I can't read that. Demond? Is that what it says? It's in green.
Gifted a membership to Desmond. Woo, welcome aboard, Desmond.
Dude, I need my glasses.
You do. So,
grab my purse.
I've been wearing this for the past like 2 days, guys. It is beautiful. You can actually get it in a couple of different colors, and the strings in a couple of different colors, and this one has the white logo, but super soft on the inside, and it's super fluffy as well. Of course, I got an extra large, but that is available. And just one of our cool Camaro Cave merch ideas. The hoodie's great. It's so comfortable. It's probably one of the most comfortable hoodies that I own, and it was pretty inexpensive compared to prices I've paid for other hoodies. So pretty nice. Baseball hats. There's plenty of baseball hats in our short there. But yeah, our car, to go back to Gaming's comment, those are the sweatpants, by the way.
I got them super big.
They are super big, but they're super comfortable. They really are. It's like kind of like a breathable sweatpant, and I mean look at it's like furry on the inside. It's like some Uggs. Some Uggs.
And a pockets.
Generous Donald's. He's always giving out memberships, and we do appreciate him. And if you guys want to join our membership program, again, it's the only way you can get some of our giveaways, especially when we do some big interviews with Scott Suttlemeyer and a bunch of other people we got coming up. So stay tuned for that. But you definitely want to be part of the ZL1 membership to get some of the merch. So check that stuff out.
What other junk is in there?
Yes. So we'll go over the other junk, and then we'll get back to the questions. It's not junk. We got a bunch of different beanies.
Okay, so there's just the cotton beanies. These guys, and they're made really well. They're 2 layers. So there's an inside layer and an outside layer.
It doesn't look good on my head.
Now that I've pulled it all apart.
I'll put it on. You gotta just, you gotta put it on, guys.
So I don't know how my daughter wears these. I don't wear these. I look stupid in them.
That was not very good.
And then we got knit ones.
The knit ones are
I
nice.
like the knit ones.
I've been wearing that. I've been wearing that for the past 2 days too.
I like the knit ones, and that's really nice. It's on a patch. They put it on a patch. Is that the black one?
No, this one's blue. We got a
one?
couple blue ones. No, that's blue too.
Where's the black one?
You got the gray one.
I thought we got a black one.
We didn't get a black one.
Why wouldn't you get a black one?
You want to order
gray, and then that cotton one, the jersey one. Jersey, that's what it's called. Also,
David said did a few changes last live. Oh, thank you so much, Camaro boy. I appreciate it. And thanks for giving me a call, man. Anytime you want to talk, I'm definitely here. You can give me a ring. Or there's MPP calendars. We talked about it. Yep. Oh, sweet, dude. You're going to get Panther engraved. That's going to be awesome. It's going to look really good. And thanks so much for the donation, by the way, man. We really appreciate your support.
This is my favorite.
She loves this little bag.
Because my bag always gets filled with his junk. And then it's heavy. So now we have a bag. Has a little front pocket. The zippers.
Camaro Cave logo.
And it says Camaro Cave. Obviously. And then it's got a strap that's adjustable.
This is the fire from burning Mustang parts. I mean...
No, that one's down there.
That one's actually down there.
That's the burning Mustang parts.
And that's not a TV. That's a heater.
Yeah, that's the TV. And then it has a back pocket that doesn't have a zipper on it. And then it has a center pocket that has another pocket. So this is going to be our giveaway bag. So we can carry around all of his junk. Donald's going crazy again.
Donald!
We can carry around our cards and giveaways. Baby, somebody's eating on the TV now with cookies. So this is pretty cool because, you can just throw it over your... I can figure this out. You can just throw it over and he can carry it. Oh, who's that woman? Look at that nice woman, babe. She's on her couch ordering furniture for Christmas.
We will skip it in 7 seconds. Sorry, guys. But I got a whole bunch of stuff to show you, too.
So fun stuff so that when you're walking around car shows, your hands are free. And it doesn't have a bunch of abrasive stuff on it that, if it knocks into a car, it won't scratch the car.
So thanks so much, Donald, for gifting another membership.
Okay,
and,
so who got a number?
FJ 1200D got a membership. Woo woo! Welcome to the Cave Dwellers.
Okay, FJ. I'm a poet. I didn't know it.
How much are those bags? I think they're like 60, 17, 18 bucks. It's not bad. Everything in our shop we tried to make as cheap as possible for you guys. Obviously it's not for us, it's not about making money.
Yeah, we're really not making a whole lot of money off of it. It's just advertising. So we want to grow the page as fast as we can. And that's the best way I think to do it. So we're not really
we're just
capitalizing off of
it's not.
You early members, eventually we're going to up the prices, but right now we're not because we're really excited to see how much of this stuff we find in the wild on members and at car shows.
For sure.
This little bag is going to get filled with fun stuff.
And we're going to be giving stuff away at car shows.
To give away when we find somebody wearing our logo.
100%.
So we're excited about that.
And everything's in the link to this video. So you can definitely go to our merchandise page.
They're so warm and I was really worried. And so was he. So that's why we ordered that big, huge box full of stuff and tried to get a little bit of everything because we wanted to make sure that everything was like good quality. is washing up really well. I think Friday I was wearing the pink one, and the pink one doesn't have, the
You still wearing the Camaro shirt underneath the?
No. Doesn't have the like the cuffs on the bottom and the sleeves. They're missing. So it's just kind of ragged looking, and it was really cool.
So
Andy liked it.
I did.
No,
My dealership is plus she's got the Camaro Fest shirt underneath.
Camaro Fest.
It's just so much Camaro merchandise, guys. It's just going
Sorry,
crazy.
Didn't mean to flash my boobs.
Yeah. But this is the interior. You know when you go into the dealership and they have the boards that you can go through all the colors, the interior and everything. Well, this is an interior for the 2024 Camaro. So just some stuff that we're going to be maybe giving away, maybe offering for sale after we get them signed by certain people. So this is the interior for the 24 Camaro. Obviously, you got the adrenaline red, white, gray,
And
black.
These are actual leather
Dealer merchandise. Yeah, these are leather patches.
swatches.
So it's all swatches and it's real stuff. And if you don't believe me, there's Chevrolet GM dealership merch.
Just put them in here, baby.
That's not a bad idea. We should put them in there. So, and then when you're like, oh, well, I don't want the interior one. Maybe you want the GM accessory one of every single accessory they made for Camaro, front and back. Those wheels look familiar. And actually, so does on. And then you got the strut tire brace, got the carbon fiber shift knob, which some people are saying they were supposed to have on their vehicle.
Are we gonna give these away? Or are we gonna auction them?
I don't know. Should we go offer them, give them away, or do some auctions so we can raise some money for charity? Because we do go to a bunch of these shows and they do a lot of charity events, so it'd be cool to auction them off too. But just wanted to show you guys what we're giving, and also for people that are just not Camaro fans.
Camaro Cave needs a charity, guys. So if you have a favorite charity that you think that we should support, let us know, because we do want to start doing that.
2021 Camaro. 2021 Camaro. If you own a 2021 Camaro, maybe this is for you too. And then, so this would be the front page of the little board. And then on the back of it is all the colors for 2021, including Shock when Shock came out. So that's kind of cool. Shock yellow, which some people think it's green, but it's not. Obviously, Riverside blue, shadow gray, which went away for 24, but those were the 21 colors, guys. So we got that. Then we got the 23 Camaro. I know I'm like almost hitting her in the face. But the 23 Camaro with all the Shock and Steel editions. The white one, which is pretty rare. The Riptide blue, or sorry, not Riptide, Rapid blue. Then you got the black, and then you got the steel gray.
The kid.
Kind of crazy.
The kid, aka Lauren. You can change the colors of everything. It's exactly the same way I set up Heartline Camaros when I was in Kansas. So if you go into our shop and you hit the buttons at the bottom of each little, like pick what you want and then pick it, it'll show you the different colors that are available. You'll find orange. And if you don't, let me know and I'll figure out a way to get it in there.
All the colors for 2023, guys. So all this stuff, again, we would think we do want to auction some of it so we could raise some money for charity. Especially, I mean, who wouldn't want to have some of this behind the scenes signed memorabilia once we get it signed by some important people. But
you'll never see one of those again.
No, you won't. I mean, this is truly the end, and those are obviously 2021 and 23. If you own one of those cars, it's definitely something nice to have. Also, if you're here and you're not just a Camaro fan, that's fine because we got Corvette stuff too.
In my face.
2023 Corvette, and on the back, first of all, that was a Z06 in Accelerate yellow, and then
and the
leather swatches for the Corvette, so we have that as well. That's another thing. And also, you need a daily driver too, right? So who owns a Blazer? Who owns a Blazer? And I actually know someone that may have helped design this thing, so we might get that signed too.
And these are the.
Yeah, that's not a poster.
It's not a poster.
That is
Cardboard.
direct cardboard from GM Marketing. So there's that. We got one more. Yeah, we got one more. If you own a 2022 Chevrolet Corvette, this is what they offer. They put on the dealership walls in all the dealerships. So if you had that too, that's another one. But again, we are getting more and more of this stuff.
Who's a Corvette owner.
Yeah.
And you need some like leverage pieces.
We were thinking about that, Linda, doing some of these at the Nationals, do some charity and helping Morgan out with NEOCC. So if you guys are going to be at the NEOCC Fall Classic this summer in September in Talmadge, Ohio, we will be there with. We're hoping to bring multiple cars. But if you're just joining us, thank you. We got 33 people on here watching right now. This is our little humble Christmas abode.
We don't like trafficking.
We don't like trafficking?
No, we don't like trafficking.
No, I don't like human trafficking. No.
So we could get down with that maybe.
Okay.
Remember that movie?
What movie?
That movie.
What movie?
That we went to the theater to saw. With the human trafficking in it. And then the kids.
I know.
And then they took those kids.
Yes, babe.
That was horrible.
It's happening every day. It's very sad. Yeah. So just joining us, make sure you smash that like button because we got 14 likes. We got 36 people watching. That needs to change. You need to hit that like button for us. And thank you for everyone for watching.
Crazy.
I know
go crazy again.
GM Donald is giving out free memberships. If you guys want to join, here we go. I called it. Christina, it's about time you got a membership, girl. Just saying. Thank you so much, Donald. We really appreciate it, man.
Tell Grandma hi.
You're going above and beyond for us, and we really do appreciate it and helping out our fans.
Hi.
Hope to see you at the Summit. Yep, definitely. We're going to be at Summit. We're hoping to do some stuff with Morgan and NEOCC more, so stay tuned with that. We actually got some insider information. So we do know many people now that have been getting their 2024 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 1LEs, and yesterday we got photographs of them and video of some coming down the coming off a truck, going into someone's house, garage. So we will hope to share that with you soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's on here.
So nice. Is he? Oh yeah, no, we can't divulge that information yet until
he's on here.
Until he posts about it.
He knows who he is.
Yeah. But we really want to come on here, guys, because we're not okay with how GM is ending the Camaro. Well, ended the Camaro and just decided to say goodbye.
Sound of Freedom.
Sound of Freedom. Yes, that was a great movie.
That was
it was a good movie to show what's going on because people don't believe it's happening. We're not going to get into politics here, but it's bad all the way around, and this is bothering me. Better. Much better. All right. So, any events happening in South Carolina you might know of? Well, Myrtle Beach, North Carolina. We're going to Myrtle Beach, North Carolina for F-Body Beach Bash. We're driving 14 hours for that? 14 hours to get there. So you should definitely come to that show. That is one of the best shows.
That show is big.
It's a big show.
A lot of all generations.
If you want to see the most,
go look at one of our videos.
We did do a video about it. If you want to see the most third gens and like second gens in one location,
I think there's going to be a lot of Panthers.
There's going to be a lot of Panthers there too, because I know a bunch of people that got their cars and they live in North Carolina. So there's going to be a lot of them. Next spring, good guys show, Riley. I heard about that show actually. We should go see that show. Raleigh, North Carolina. Yep. It's for real, 100%. 100%. It's I ordered my side skirts already unordered to be put on. Why did you order those side skirts, come out, boy?
You know what the nice thing about the Body Beach Bash. Beach
Beach Bash.
Body Beach Bash.
Yes. You got it. You can do it.
They're not like, they don't run your life while you're there.
You can come and go as you
So
please.
get your car there if you want it judged, get it judged, and then the weekend is yours. There is so much to do in Myrtle Beach. I mean, we've pretty much hit it all now, so we just hang out. But there's the beach. All the hotels are pretty much right on the beach.
All the bars are on the
house.
beach.
We're gonna rent a house this year, aren't we?
If we can get enough people to go, we definitely should rent a house
Yeah, I
this year.
think we're renting a house this year, because we're tired of giving hotels our money. But I think we're gonna get a house near the beach. So there's like all. It's like,
I know, Camaro boy. I'm just busting.
if you're from the Midwest, it's kind of like going to, oh my God, I just lost it. Help me out, Lauren. Where did we take the cars NC6?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
He does.
I'm doing rally in New Delaware. Good guys show.
In Missouri.
Camaro Nationals in Morgantown, PA. Last year they had 605 Camaros on site. This year they're going for 700. So it is one of the best shows ever. They do a really good job.
Rally and the New Delaware Good Guys show.
So I had to get a second gen Aero kit that fits my 24.
Let's try for Camaro Nationals in Pennsylvania. You got to go to Camaro Nationals. That's amazing. That's a good show. Oh my God, why can I not think of the name of that town? They had
Shane.
Duck
it's gonna look good on your car, man.
They had a duck boat that you could ride.
Duck boat.
And somebody got killed on it, so the duck boat had to get shut down.
You know who has a lot of duck boats? Philadelphia.
Philadelphia does have duck boats. It's the same company.
I know.
What is
That's where my birds are.
Baby, you know what I'm talking about.
Brandon. You said Brandon.
Branson. It's like Branson.
She said Brandon.
I know, but he just typo, but I knew what he meant.
Okay.
Branson. That is right. Thanks, Lauren.
100%.
Getting old, I can't remember stuff anymore.
So, our car is not with us. Our car, if you've been watching our videos and shorts we've been posting, is at our ceramic coater. So hopefully we'll get it back this week and see how it looks and paint correction, the whole
Ooh, Ralph, are you on here?
It's gonna be we got that 10-year package for ceramic coating. So what product was he using?
Mr. Richie. G-Tech. He uses G-Tech.
Woo woo! Got the like button. I like it. I like it. Whoever did that.
Ralph?
That's awesome.
Is that you, Ralph? It takes so long for them to catch us up.
I know. But we really
Anyways, Ralph's car just went to Yanko this last week.
All Camaros are going up in value because the car is going away. It doesn't matter if it's a 1LT or if it's 5th gen, 6th gen, because the Camaro is going away, all Camaros are going up in value.
And we talked about this on our last video collaboration. I found an article that was saying that in the 5th gens, the 2010s, so if you have a 2010, don't trade it out. Don't trade your poor baby.
First year of the beast.
Your 2010 is going to be worth a ton. Thank you, Camaro boy.
Thank you, Camaro boy. That's really awesome, dude. We appreciate you guys doing that. That is awesome. I'm going to give you a little heart here, buddy. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate you guys donating for the cave
2010 with the 5th
2010.
gens. Do you remember which one I told you was going to hold its value the most?
All of them.
No, in the 6th gen.
Oh.
He doesn't. 2019.
Oh yeah. I was getting to it.
You were taking too long.
I know. Well, God forbid. So yeah. Well, apparently in the article, the 2019 car is holding its value extremely well. That was the one with the bow tie messed up in the front end of the car, which is kind of crazy. But because that was a 1 year off and they had to scramble to redo the front end, apparently that car is going to be extremely rare. And
damn, Lauren, get
hold its value extremely higher, for sure. Found an unmodded 2020 ZL1 with 25,000 miles. That's not bad at all. Not for what the money that these ZL1s are going for. And we're still seeing a bunch of market adjustments out there, guys. So if you guys are looking for a car, if you guys want us to help you find a car, we can certainly do that for you. My dealership still has our last Camaro for sale, 3LT Panther, MSRP minus discounts. So if you guys are interested, and you know anybody that wants a 3LT Panther, definitely hit me up and we'll find it a good home. So we're definitely doing that. Super Bowl Sunday, biggest weekend of the year for trafficking children. Oh my God, that's
horrible.
I don't want to honestly get into that. Thanks. Look at what you did.
Why?
Yep, Desmond, it's a V6.
Why Super Bowl Sunday?
Because everyone's distracted, probably. V6, 3LT RS, NPP exhaust, Recaro seats. I made it look exactly like my SS, except it just has the black interior with the Recaro seats. But I added a bunch of options on the car, and I'll post the link in the description here. So if anyone wants it or wants to take a look at it, it's at my dealership, Schumacher Chevrolet of Denville. It's $52,000 is the MSRP of the car.
But no markup.
Zero markup.
Because there's one right around the corner that
sold it twice and became available.
Half the stuff.
I know. There's a dealership up the road wants 5,000 over what we're paying. That's at my dealership for a lesser car, and you'd be paying more with that markup for lesser options. So it's kind of crazy. Do you think I should send my Panther ZL1 to Hennessy and turn it into an Exorcist? If you have the money and disposable income to make it an Exorcist, they're only doing 57 of them, right? So
are they doing
57 for the final year? I mean, and this is it for Hennessy for Camaro, guys. So, I mean, that's a hard decision, but
that's a good group.
GG,
of people.
go.
That's a good group of people.
Yeah.
I've
Fuel the jet. FTJ.
Fuel the jet. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We hung out with them at one of the Camaro fests. They took me down the drag strip in a convertible. It was pretty cool.
Jim just joining us. Thank you, Jim. Thanks for joining. Yeah, we just really wanted to come on here. I know it's just crazy, but we don't like the way that GM just basically tried to ignore the last day of Camaro and not talk about it, hoping it would go away and hoping the community and no news outlet would start posting about it. The only print press was the Detroit News, and luckily we were able to get pictures of the Detroit newspaper and post it for you guys so you can see it. And we were able to get some copies of it, and we hope to have them here soon so we can read it to you and just do a video of what Detroit News said, because it was really hard to read. And I know it was actually like a 3-page article. Like, Detroit Press talked about the history of Camaro more than General Motors did to say goodbye. And it's just sad.
And had to get retirees to talk to them because they couldn't get anybody that's working there right now. Bless you, Scott Settlemeyer, for stepping up to the plate.
I think that is what really gets me a little ticked off, right? Because they didn't talk to anybody that it was part of the Camaro team or part of General Motors right now to say anything about the car. I'm sure they're told not to. So right. I'm sure they're like, oh, if you say anything, it's going to be against you. So that could be a reason. But
so please don't be mad at who's left on the Camaro team for not stepping up, because it's not their fault. So I feel like that's important to mention.
I do. Yeah.
That these kind of big, huge companies like this are dictated as to what they can and cannot do, and who they can and cannot talk to, and what they can and cannot talk about. So not to throw anybody under any kind of buses or anything, or to put their names out there, but don't be mad at like Al or Adam or Christy's gone now, isn't she?
Everybody's gone.
I don't know how many of them are still left there, but the ones that are, please, please, please do not be upset with them, because I'm sure that they were told trickle down keep your mouth shut, keep your job. Open your mouth.
It's
lose your
politics,
job.
guys. It's politics.
So be mad at the right people. Don't be mad at the wrong people, because I'm sure that they're just as sad to see the car go and are going to probably want to show their faces at some stuff this year. So please don't treat them badly, because it's not their fault.
What's up, Charles? How you doing? Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I just found it I found it so like exhilarating and like sad at the same time that they go out to Scott Sotomayor and say Camaro, a retired Camaro engineer and product manager, says still to keep the faith when the car is going away. Out of every single person that's ever worked on the car, they still pick Scott to be the man that they talk about.
I don't know who their contact was or how, like, I mean, it's on in print, but I don't know who their contact was, but their inside contact told them that the Camaro was coming back. So, or that it wasn't not coming back.
Yes. Yeah, that's what it says. Actually, let me just pull it up, because this was like what was talked about.
So faith is definitely needing to be kept.
100%. You got to keep the faith.
And we just all need to stay on top of this and keep everything running solid and hard, because seriously, if anybody gets their say in it and they try to bring this one back the same way they brought back, the 5th and 6th gen, then we need our voices heard.
100%. We need to be part of the reason why the car comes back, guys.
So, and if we can get our feet in the door, all y'all's feet's in there too.
Yeah. So it says the end is here. Camaro production has ended. Thanks to everyone at Lansing Grand River for producing these awesome cars. Retired Camaro legend from General Motors, Scott Sotomayor, urges the Camaro enthusiast community to have faith. This isn't goodbye. It is see you later. It's just crazy to think that they would go to someone that hasn't been in the business since like 2011, 2012.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. Scott's been retired, guys. But he's still the face. It's just crazy. And we do appreciate everything he's done. We can't wait to see him again and bring you guys some awesome content with him and do another interview with him. It's just crazy. But yeah, Camaro boy, do that. I think you should take it to Tennessee. Just get it done. They're only making 57. Hopefully they're not already all sold. That'd be cool.
That would definitely make your car rare.
Yeah. So I have seen some news outlets talk about, because I was searching the whole web on Thursday, seeing if anybody was gonna break the news or talk about it. We're waiting, checking my phone all the time, seeing if GM would release a photo of the last car coming down the line. And still, or 4 days later, nothing's been said. Nothing. There's no statement about the car. Here, the car went down the line. Next day, they're firing 69 people and relocating them, apparently, which is good news if they're relocating them. UAW is covering their money and for until January 1st, and then they're relocating them to other factory jobs. So it's cool. They at least get to keep their job. But, I mean, you're talking about, the Camaro line is done. So they need to fill that line and fill the void. What's going to be put on that factory line? I mean, they're still making the Cadillac CT4 and CT5, and they just got redesigned this year. So I don't know. They're going to put something else down the line. It takes time to retool a factory.
Okay, if you make Mary Barra money, maybe you don't need incentives, but the rest of us sure as shit do.
I just don't. I just think they did it really wrong, and they did a disjustice to a legendary icon for 57 years with millions of cars sold, which literally brought GM back from the ashes in 2010 with the rebirth of the 5th gen. I mean, in the 5th generation car's life, they sold over 500,000 vehicles just in the 5th generation alone. It's just crazy to me. It's a slap in the face to the brand and to the people that worked their asses off for the cars, to the ambassadors and people that push the product and wanted the product to succeed. And I don't know if you guys have been watching our community page, but I posted a picture of a little boy in front of a dealership, and
So cute.
and he was staring at Bumblebee on the showroom floor, like
Through the glass.
through the glass.
Like a
Like
zoo animal.
that picture hit hard on Thursday, because like, what's for the next generation? What are our kids going to be able to? Are they ever going to see a Camaro on the showroom floor ever again? There's not an answer. And honestly, hopefully there's still people working within GM that want the car back, and have the passion and balls to push for the car, because that's really going to be the answer. Trying to push the politics aside and build a car that they don't need. But I think they made a huge mistake, because people that have Camaros don't just have one car. They always have other vehicles, and I think the car going away is going to hurt General Motors for people that want to buy other vehicles. I mean, I've seen the comments on Facebook for the past 4 days, how people are just turning off to GM. And I mean, I don't like to see that. I work at a dealership. It sucks. It's just kind of crazy. It really is.
Yay, Shane.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems like GM. This isn't the old GM. This is the new GM. This is the new GM logo, which I don't even get me started on. It's like a little kid created the logo, and it's just upsetting. This is not a kid's company. This is General Motors, and it's just sad to see where they're headed and what the future is going to be. Yeah, who thought lowercase letters were a symbol of power and strength?
Little G, little M. No,
I don't know. Yeah, Shane said, "Go broke." Yep.
that's
Get rid of Biden and Barr.
That was exactly. They felt like the capital letters was too strong of a message to be giving to people. Okay, first off, you're one of the top 3 motor companies in the United States, if not the world. How can you possibly think that you can't stand strong and like give yourself capital letters? Like, we all have capital letters on our names.
They used to be
capital letters to your name.
They used to be the number 1 producer of vehicles in the world, and they just got overthrown by Toyota this year. So I mean, it's upsetting.
That's too bad that they feel like he said, go woke, go broke. Like, do you seriously feel like I'm not taking capital letters off my name because I made a mistake or somebody doesn't like me or whatever, and I'm just going to step back and lowercase my name? You're going to lowercase your name?
No, my name's Andrew.
Capital A, capital G.
Capital G. Like a G.
If you like me, you like me. If you don't like me, you don't like me. You can put small letters on my name. I'm not going to. What does that say?
No, doesn't say much. It really was like.
Do we not feel proud of ourselves, GM?
It was like a day of depression. I'm not gonna lie. I was very upset the last day. Still thinking about it, it gets emotional. Because to us Camaro owners, and if this is your first Camaro, you might be starting to understand. It's not just a car; it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
Which trademark on that? Yeah, let's go. But it's more than just some American ingenuity and sheet metal. It's what brings you out of it. You can be having the worst day in the world, and you literally go out to your car and take it for a ride, and
Camaro therapy.
It's Camaro therapy. Like, nothing else in the world matters. Like, it's just you and the road, and hopefully a 6.2 liter V8, just gargling down the road.
Or
If not, the
V6.
3.6 liter V6
Or V6.
with 335 screaming horsepower, which
There's-
is still more horsepower than any of the V8s of the past. So we can't sleep on the V6 because it is that strong. And if you got a 2 liter,
nothing
love your
wrong-
2 liter.
nothing wrong
And
with
there's
the
nothing wrong with that
four-bangers.
turbo. It weighs 400 pounds less, and you have 275 horsepower, which is still more than the V8s of the past.
We've seen them do some pretty nasty things on the
And
track.
some tuning, that car can get pretty crazy. I did.
And what a better car to give your teenager.
100%. I mean, you don't want your
I'm not
16
handing
or
the keys to an
17-year-old
8-cylinder to my
to getting a
teenager,
V8.
but
I mean,
I'll give her a 4-banger.
Yeah.
Let her get used to it.
Does GM still make other cars than the Camaro and Corvette? So GM makes the Malibu. It's the only other car that GM makes right now, and even with Buick, because Buick doesn't make any cars either, and Ford doesn't make any cars. So yeah, GM has the Malibu, which they are redesigning for 2025. So they actually do sell a lot of Malibus to fleet companies. They already sold like 77,000 units this year. And so it's a lot of cars. Rental companies need these cars. So it is a lot of vehicles. Exactly. Malibu's the rental car king, 100%. 100%. And let's be real, it gets great gas mileage and it doesn't look half bad.
No, they're comfortable.
They're comfortable rides. They
They're
have the
little cars.
technology. And they, I mean,
Speaking of
every
rental
time we get one in,
places-
we do sell it.
Speaking of rental places, if you're looking for a Camaro, I'm obviously not looking for like a high performance one or a collector's edition or something like that. If you're just looking to get your hands on a Camaro, rental companies, because they have to turn those. So when they hit a certain number of miles, they have to turn them out. So they're going to start turning those cars out now, especially now that they're not in production. So you can get those really inexpensive.
Well, and
a nice way to start a build.
Yeah, and that's going to be the real problem, right? Camaro boy and NASCAR. What is NASCAR going to do? They have like, I don't know, 6-7 months to decide what direction they're going to go in because the Camaro is no longer in production. NASCAR has less than a year to change the car. And if they don't, they cannot run the car at NASCAR. Because you have to have a production car on the track. Well, so the only other car they have is the Malibu. So they have to really think fast. Do they switch the body to a Malibu, or do they bring out a new car? And do they bring out a electric car? We've all heard the rumors of electric sedans coming. Probably something that's gonna happen. Richie told me yesterday they have a CESS available. Oh snap! What's up, Mark? How you doing? Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, my 2-liter is 320 wheel horsepower. The plans for my major upgrade in the near future, nasty. 100%. No, you can't sleep on that 2-liter. Plus, it weighs a lot less. So if you can hook with that car, you can beat a lot of cars. Plus, that car when GM did the 2-liter turbo 1LE in 2017, that car, I've seen that car go around some tracks because of the weight difference and the forged wheels. Literally, that car does so well and outperforms some major cars.
Florida has an SS. We just got an email today.
They have until the 2025 season start. Yep, they have a year. Kind of crazy. David, they can't run Corvette. Corvette has their own racing team. They have their own category and their own racing team. So and it's not a car. It's in a different level. It's in a performance level. So it would have to be the Malibu if they did anything.
Malibu or Malibu.
Pretty much. That's what's going on right now. There's been a lot of talk of the Corvette racing team going away. I think it's evolving with the talks of the new E-Ray and a lot of tracks banning E-Ray. It's just a lot's going on. But I do wish that GM would have had. I think they could have sent the car off a different way. I think GM could have said goodbye to Camaro completely different. Like at least if you would have shown it go away, I think we would have more respect for you. But because you decided to say nothing, and still to this day, we're 4 days later, you're still are choosing to think that the conversation will just end and go away.
We're not going away.
We're not going away. So we're gonna be loud. We're gonna keep talking about it, and we're gonna keep pushing this car. Technically speaking, GM could keep the Garage 56 through motorsports and be eligible for NASCAR. Only if they have a production car, Mark. Only if they have a production car.
And they're not going to.
And they're not going to. I mean, if you look at Toyota had the same problem when they dropped the two-door Camry. So they had to like pay some fines to NASCAR because they only made the 4-door Camry, and only a two-door car can be in NASCAR. That was a huge issue as well. GM let the Camaro fade away, to be honest. GM had no choice in the matter. A lot of people don't realize what happened.
They had little choice.
They had little choice. They could have extended the car. They could have continued building the 7th generation and 8th generation car, but they chose not to for a financial standpoint, and because the government told them they had to choose between Corvette and Camaro, and Corvette makes General Motors a lot more money, and it's been around longer. So they basically told them you cannot have 2 performance cars. You already have enough V8s, and it's hurting your CAF laws. So you have to choose between Corvette. Yeah, you have to choose between Corvette and Camaro, and they chose the latter. So Camaro got the axe. Now let's be real. The Camaro team's been gone for many, many years. All these decisions are made years and years in advance. Does GM make a 2-door Malibu? No, but it's the only car they got left. They have no other car. When airplanes are retired, they get a... Correct, 100%, Jan, 100%. I've actually seen that done. I was in a plane on its last journey, and they had the fire trucks come around the side and shoot water over us as we were landing and everything, and pulling up to the gate. It's just kind of crazy. Isn't USA a free economy? Why is the government telling people, enterprises, what they can and cannot make?
We are not going to get political. All we can say is that we can hope that the government is ran differently going into the next term. And maybe those things get changed.
I'm not going to say much, but they were building the 7th generation car. They were building the 8th generation car, and the new administration got in and canceled it. End of story. Like it's really that simple. That is what happened. We need to chat offline. You know, I have questions. Okay. Yeah. I didn't know about the government angle, but I honestly find it weird that they could have if they wanted to pay more fines. So GM right now, GM is at the bottom of the CAF laws for points. All the other manufacturers are higher up for fuel economy. So GM has to pay millions and millions of dollars in fines every single year because they have too many V8 engines.
To keep Camaro. That's what they did for the last 3 years.
Yeah. Camaro wasn't supposed to be here in 2024. Camaro was supposed to end years ago.
But they paid the fines.
They paid the fines
to keep the car.
Keep the car around. People think, oh well, they only sold 25,000. They only sold 22,000. Yeah, they had enough parts, but there was something called COVID, and that halted production. And then there was something called they didn't build a Camaro for 10 months. What's up, Spider? How you doing?
Hi, Spider.
Or buy credits from Tesla. Well, I don't know if anyone saw the 2 million car recall Tesla just did, which is basically their entire fleet they've ever built. They just had a huge recall. So hope you don't like driving, having your car drive itself, because I wouldn't recommend it. It's because GM was building cars people actually want, and that's what I think we're getting away from, Shane. I love the point you're making. GM is literally getting away from what their customers want.
They're not listening to
They're
us.
building what they want, and they're pushing it upon us. And it's very upsetting. Shane just said it, guys. There's only one way to get to change it. Only one way to change it.
Have a voice.
You gotta have a voice.
Be
And
heard.
that's why we're here. We're here because even though the car went away now, we're not going anywhere. So we're gonna keep talking about Camaro. We're gonna keep bringing you Camaro content. And
absolutely, Shane, definitely vote. We can't change our government. There's no way we're going to be able to change a corporation.
yeah, now that
We have a voice, at least in our government, that gives us the opportunity to vote. We don't get to vote in the places we shop. They do what they're going to do based on the things that they do to get there. So whether it be the government who's pulling the chain tighter, whether it's commercial sales, whether it's what the customers want or don't want, we don't get a say in that. A couple of suits, as somebody put it, a few up there somewhere. The suits are who decide that for us. And are they really speaking for us, or are they speaking for shareholders? And not that shareholders are a bad thing. We need shareholders. We have to have shareholders. Some of us out here that own the cars might be shareholders. So imagine being a shareholder and a Camaro fan and having to deal with this. Holy shit. So I can't read those.
Yeah. So Willie says, I feel really bad for GM and nostalgic about all the products and cars from GM used to make over the multiple divisions. Yeah, it's people were emotional. Camaro is an emotional product. Camaro has a fan base of emotional people.
The Bolt owners can do it. So
from every generation. So quick story about the Bolt, because the Bolt production ends on the 18th. Tomorrow's the last day. The last Bolt is coming off the line tomorrow. And then there's a year break. And then they're building the 2025 Bolt because they realized they messed up. And the car going away was not a good thing because it was the least expensive EV vehicle that GM made. But every single person that's ever bought a Bolt from me or at my dealership did not do it because they want to save the environment. They did it for a tax break. They did it for the tax incentives, and that is the only reason they bought the car.
Here in Jersey.
At least here in New Jersey, because, for
He's
example,
98% of them.
The last car that we sold had an MSRP of $27,000. General Motors and the state of New Jersey gave a $4,000 rebate, so we're at 23. There's a $7,500 tax incentive from the government. Okay, now we're at 16,000 for a brand new car. And if you put it in a business name, well, first of all, then you don't pay any sales tax for EVs in the state of New Jersey. So you save $3,000 right there. And it was just bringing it down enough to not pay for a vehicle. It's just kind of crazy, but the government is dictating what you're getting. And I'm really happy that the last car, our 2024, will be the last car we buy that has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, because General Motors is now taking that out of all the cars. So going forward for 2025 and up, your GM product will no longer have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, especially if it's a electric vehicle. So I'm not looking forward to it. They're pushing this Google Assistant in all these cars now. It's just kind of crazy.
Isn't that something you have to pay for? Like subscribe to?
So if you have to have a Gmail account in order to use your Google Assistant in your car now. It's going to be a whole mess. I'm not liking it, man. It's going to be hard for us at the dealership level to explain it to people that are not in the dealership level, and explain it to new customers that have been using Apple CarPlay and Android Auto for a long time.
Or my parents or my grandma or somebody, if they want to go in and buy a car and they're like, I don't have an email account.
Yeah.
Like, what are they going to do now? They don't get to know how to get from my house to their house?
Yeah. No, Phoenix, totally. Phoenix says, despite all the politics, everyone's personal opinions, I just want a Camaro. I don't understand why we can't just have both. Like, make product and let the people decide. It's that simple. But the Camaro did not go away because of sales volume. Can I just say that? The Camaro did not go away because they did not sell. That is not the reason why the car went away. So just so everyone out there knows, that's not the reason. People like the car, people love the car, and GM still made money on the car.
What did they say in that article? Camaro has a fan base. We're fans, y'all.
We're fans.
We're a fan base. We're not a client. We're not a customer. We're a fan base that buys your trucks and your SUVs and our kids, your little cars to get from college to home. Like, come on.
100%, Mark. Mark says, sadly, it's easier and quicker to bring the Bolt back than the Camaro. 100%, because they already know what body they're going to put it on. They're just going to change the exterior look. And honestly, the battery range is probably not going to get much better. You're probably going to be looking at like 260, 270, if that. There's talks that it's not going to be in the Ultimate platform, so it's going to be on the old Bolt platform. So if that's the case, it's probably going to be spot on around that range. But you're not even hitting 300 miles range. Texans didn't buy very many Bolts. Truck country, 100%. No, different parts of the country. I totally understand. It just a different clientele. 100%. What is your opinion is the best bang for your buck model in Gen 5? Oh, definitely the one, at least in my opinion, the 1LE. The 1LE is the best bang for your buck in 5th gen and in 6th gen. It was the best bang for your buck for Camaro. And if you were lucky enough to have like a V6 1LE or a turbo 1LE, that was still even the best bang for your buck. It's kind of crazy. Let's get back to these comments, guys. The earlier 5th gen Camaro worked fine without Android. 100%. It is crazy though when we go from like our 6th gens to going back to driving our 5th gens. It's just like night and day. I'm like, our 2010s don't have backup cameras, so we're like, I mean, not like we need them, obviously, but it's just good to know when you're backing into the garage how far you can go back sometimes. But there's other ways to make,
draw on the walls, man. Draw on the walls. Yeah. Tennis balls on a string.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways. I'm just saying, technology did make a couple things easier.
It's all kinds of things to stop you.
Yeah. Yeah. Us old folks don't plug in cars, charger stations, and our shelter. Yeah, well, and that's the thing, right? I mean, we live in an apartment complex. Obviously, we're on the 3rd floor, and we don't have any charging stations here at all. So I don't know where we're going. We're going with that. Kevy says, "What up, Andy? This is your homeboy coming from Lansing, Michigan. There was no media coverage on Thursday. Walked around the outside of the Grand River plant. No signs of Camaro. Oh, yeah. They kept everything hush hush at the Camaro factory on Thursday. important people were there. The last car did come off the line on Thursday, and they did do a luncheon for all the employees there. So we do know that as a fact. So that did happen, but the last car probably did not even go outside. It's probably still sitting inside, and we're curious to see where that car is going to go. David says no infrastructure to charge them. 100%, David. Omega said no way. I'm seeing a lot of Camaros in South Carolina. I'm new to the area where I'm from. There was a bunch there too. I agree. My 2010 has backup camera and Android Auto. Well, that's because you added aftermarket. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, David. Phoenix is not a fan of the EV market in general here in America. It's like shaming a little amount of cars. Okay, don't get me going, Andrew. LOL. It's called learning to know your car. 100%, Mark. CW said U.S. Camaro production has ended and layoffs are coming to LGR. I understand Camaro will resurface for export to Brazil. CW, no. All Camaros are built in Lansing, Michigan. There is no other country that builds Camaro. So the 125 cars that are going to Brazil have already been built. They're sitting on the lot and they're waiting for transport. So that the collector's edition in to Brazil. Same thing with all the other cars that are going to Mexico, going to Canada. All the cars are built in Lansing, and the factory is done. So all those cars are already built. And just because GM Authority wanted to announce it now, doesn't mean the plans weren't already done. Just kind of crazy to think about. My theory, technology is great when it works. 100%, Jan, 100%. My 2010 is a backup camera, also came with my MyLink. Yeah, your MyLink. The MyLink came out in 2013.
Yeah, if your 2010 has MyLink,
if your 2010 has MyLink, then someone put it in for you.
Put it in aftermarket.
2010s did not come with backup cameras. It did not come with side view mirror sensors. It didn't come. Some of them didn't even come with backup sensors.
If Lauren's still on here, he can tell you what a pain in the butt it was to put that MyLink in.
I know you are, David. We're playing along. Mark says right-hand drive cars used to be modified, different plant. True, they did for 5th gen. 6th gen, everything was made in one plant in the good old USA in Lansing, Michigan. So it's just kind of crazy. It's just, there's so much misinformation out there that people just don't know. So it's nice for us to bring it to you guys and let you know what's been going on with the plant. What is GM planning to build at the plant after Camaro is done? Will they be keeping those workers? So they did lay off 369 workers the day after the last car came off the line. And they are relocating them to another plant. Giving them options
to relocate.
Yeah. Now they're still building the Cadillac. Cadillac is still getting built in Lansing. So they still build the CT4, CT5 in Lansing, and they're up to a third shift at the factory.
So I'm sure some of them will be given that as an option as well.
First in the mirror, then in the MyLink. Yep. Digital octopus upgrades for made my 100%. Did they still build the Garage 56 editions? All Garage 56 editions have been built. Finish. Yes, you will not see one. Yes, they will not be advertising for them. Yes, there will be nobody talking about it. Nobody even wants to know the car exists.
But they are done.
But they are done, and they are being hidden, apparently, because you can't even find them out there. I don't know. Maybe somebody that knows somebody can find one. Because I can't even find them. GM is not even putting them on the locator. So if you go to Chevy.com and you do the search, you will not find one because there is no button for the GM Garage 56 edition. It's not even on GM's website. They don't want you to know where the car is going.
But they're going.
But they're going. So you're just going to have to be lucky enough to
Soon, right?
drive past a dealership that has one sitting outside, and may unless it's not sold already. But the dealers that are getting the cars
No, they're getting.
know they're getting the cars. They knew they were getting the cars a month ago, and they probably called people telling them, "Listen, I'm getting a Garage 56 if you want it."
Hey, who got their posters?
Yeah, did everyone get their posters? For
Anyone. Did anyone get their
anyone
posters?
here in the live get their posters? Let us know. Do you want anything else?
No, I order.
Yeah, order. I'm gonna go make me some more tea.
Yep, the 2010s were from Oshawa,
Oshawa, Canada.
Canada. I was so sad when they shut that place down. I never got a chance to get out there. Did you see on YouTube? Mary Barra announced bringing back the El Camino. Using the Holden Narrow Ute, which will be modified. You saw Mary Barra announce that with her own lips? CW?
What happened?
That can't be real.
What?
Did
you see-
CW saw something that where Mary Barra announced bringing. I can't see them bringing that back. Or they would have brought it back when they brought back that one car that you like. What was that car truck thing that you liked?
The El Camino.
No.
Oh, the Avalanche. Yeah.
They would have brought back the El Camino.
The El Camino will never come back. There's no market for it. They already have a market. It's called a pickup truck.
They already have too many trucks.
They got too many trucks. Never building an El Camino ever again. First of all, the car didn't do well when they first built it, and the sales were trash. Unfortunately, it's just the nature of the beast. And Holden's factory is not doing very well. It's just kind of crazy. El Camino will never return. Yep, no. There's so much fake YouTube noise of like these fake pictures that some of these designers like.
Somebody made a Camaro truck.
Yeah, there's a Camaro truck. There's a Camaro SUV. Camaro. Oh, I love it. I love when they took. There's a company that does aftermarket Chevelles, and people think, oh, it's a 2025 Chevelle. No, it's a 5th generation car that they brought it to TA World, and they retrofitted it on a Chevelle because one of the people that actually come to my dealership has one. It's a 2014 Camaro that they retrofitted to look like a Chevelle and spent over $120,000 to make the car look like a Chevelle. They're all Camaros. They just look different. It's just kind of crazy that people will believe all this stuff they see.
Shane, it has a fan base for sure. There's a lot of them out there that people have restored and done amazing things to. We used to do a show in Wichita and called The Chill, and they had a whole category for those. That was sadly one of the groups that I had to do, but
and I like the Chevelle. It was a great car.
No, I was talking about the El Camino.
Oh, I like the El Camino too.
Yeah, I don't. But
I always like the El Camino. I mean, I like Street Outlaws.
Is it a car? Is it a truck? Like, it doesn't know.
Yeah. Also, David, the Silverado EV was supposed to be called the Avalanche. Little insider news. They were going to call the Silverado EV Avalanche, and someone decided against it like right at the end.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan, but I am honest. gonna sit here and blow smoke up your butt.
I have a whole Camaro library now. Pickup trucks. El Camino is a great car, by the way. Nice
I
tree.
am a truck.
Thanks,
girl.
Charles. Yeah, we did a good job on that tree. So that's a real tree. We don't got no fake trees here. I don't believe in fake trees. We did cut down this tree.
We cut it down.
If you
He cut
guys
it
watched
down
our
all
shorts,
by
I actually was
himself.
underneath the tree cutting the thing down. I posted it for you guys.
Yeah. It's real.
What's up, Keith? How you doing? Late to the game tonight. Well, we appreciate you being here. If you guys are here too, we got about 44 people watching. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want to join our channel and our membership, definitely do. We are doing a giveaway tonight as well, so we'll get to that here in a little bit. But you do have to be one of our members in order to get a giveaway. We do a bunch of them, so stay tuned for that. Oh, what are you doing?
I need Hot Wheels to put with those.
Sure, just get one. One. Well, we're only giving one of them away.
Oh, you're only doing one?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't want to give them. Not yet. I'm not surprised on the Avalanche. That was a great truck. The Avalanche was one of the. Even my GM sales manager says the Avalanche was one of the best riding trucks GM's ever built because it was not built on a truck chassis. It was built on the Suburban chassis, and that was a main reason for it. Now, imagine having the Avalanche back now with the magnetic ride control. That'd be a game changer. Help me decide. Pick two of there. Did you cut the tree down or did Clark Griswold take it out? No, definitely cut this thing down. I had a handsaw and everything. I was chopping away. I wasn't chopping, but I was underneath there sawing it off. We have an Avalanche 05 2500. Love that truck. It's a great truck. I love the Avalanche. When they were going away, I was working for Chevrolet at the time. And even to this day, when we get a trade-in of someone trading in an Avalanche, they normally try to go into another used Avalanche. It was just a really loyal base. Even though it was an expensive truck at the time. They have a loyal brand and a loyal customer base for sure. Great. It was a great truck. But remember when they did the Black Diamond edition? The last year of Avalanche, they did a Black Diamond edition. It looks so good. Joan says, will the 1LE wheels fit on the 2SS if I upgrade? My brakes are copper-free brakes. We'll have to deal on wheels. No, Avery, you should be able to. I mean, I know the copper-free brakes. So this really bothered me, and I'll answer your question, Jones. You did not, unless you live in the state of California, you should not have put the copper-free brakes on the car. Now, if your dealership didn't know this, you can have, because the only reason the copper-free brakes came out is to sell Camaros in California. That's the only reason the copper-free brake system came out, but you should have been able to have the regular brake system. Now the copper-free brake system, obviously you won't be getting a lot of brake dust, so that's an advantage. But yeah, you should have no problem putting the 1LE wheels on with the copper-free brakes. Charles says F by Beach Bash, Camaro Fest, Camaro Nationals. You got to go to all of them, Charles. We got to see you at all of them. They're all good shows. I also would have loved a Chevelle SS. I'd buy one if they offered it now. A lot of people would. The Chevelle was an amazing vehicle. One of my salespeople has 3 of them, and he just keeps restoring them and selling them and flipping them. He loves his Chevelle, and every time he brings his Chevelle to a car show, he wins all the time. There is a business here where you can rent a Christmas tree after using. Really? Chances there's a business here where you can rent a Christmas tree after using. They will come and get it and sell it in spring.
Rent a Christmas. Oh, like a potted Christmas tree? Like it's potted and then they put it back in the ground?
Correct, Spider, 100%. All the 5th gens were built in Oshawa. 6th gens were all built in Lansing. There was 0 Camaros built out of the United States for the 6th generation car. Sold my 07 Avalanche when I got my dad's F-150. Yep, see, 250,000 miles. No, that truck, you could literally put an easy 250, 300,000 miles on that truck, and it just kept going. Wife will come to 2. So we had to pick, Charles. You want us to pick which 2 your wife comes to? Which one do you want to have more fun at? And we won't choose that one. No, just kidding. Keith Moore, and they disappointed a lot of people. They are disappointing a lot of people, and I just had to come out here and do a video tonight because it's been eating at me that GM just didn't care enough to say goodbye, and seeing a lot of the Camaro team posting on everyone's posts but not making their own posts. I don't know, it's just a lot of thinking.
Charles, your wife will probably have more fun at Camaro Fest and F-Body Beach Bash.
Yeah, your wife will definitely have fun at F-Body Beach Bash because you can go to the beach and you can go. There's so much to do.
A ton of different shows. There's like different shows. There's different.
You get the boardwalk,
restaurants.
You literally have the wax museums.
Yep.
That we went to.
There's a haunted house.
There's so much
to
do at Myrtle Beach. So we'll definitely be going over everything with you guys.
Madame whatever.
Madame Tussauds.
Madame Tussauds is there.
Yes.
Ripley's Believe It or Not is there.
Michelle wants to know, where do we get the side rockers on our car? So our 24 Camaro has the 2nd generation side rockers from General Motors, right from my dealership. So you can order them right from the dealership if they're still available. That's going to be the key. They are running out of stock, and from what I've heard, there's not many, and a lot of companies don't even have them left. So you got to
find them at a dealership.
You got to find them.
Yes, ma'am.
What are you doing, Jill?
Yes, ma'am.
Camaro Fest, if the vendors are back. Yeah, so we are going to try to help. And David did a great job with the install. I know. Did you see? We just posted a video this morning that I worked on last night after we did our little Christmas thing. Dave was working on the side rockers, and thanks so much, Dave, for taking video, you putting them on. We do appreciate you, man. So thanks again. Gotta go, guys. Laptop battery is dying. Have a good night. See you, Mark. Appreciate you. You have a Spider Beach Bash. 100% F-Body Beach Bash. It's in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and we are going to be doing a whole. We're going to be promoting it. We're going to be doing a promo for it here at the cave. So I know I'm like telling her things she doesn't know yet.
Like a freaking mushroom over here. Keep me in the dark and feed me crap.
You like when I feed you.
This is a family program.
What? I'm not talking about anything but food.
Oh, okay, sure.
What's up, baby? Come up. Want to come up? Come on. Look at this girl.
Yes, hello, dear.
Say hi to everybody. Say hi.
No, so now you're going to be quiet?
Now you're going to be quiet, no?
Okay.
Yeah. But you know what? Just you want to do the giveaway now? You want to do the giveaway?
Yeah.
You guys want the giveaway? You guys want to be part of the giveaway? Now you got to be a member of the page to get a giveaway. And so if you guys want to join the membership, we'll give you a couple minutes. It's right down in the description. It's not a lot, guys. There's 3 different levels: RS, SS, and ZL1 levels. Choose whatever fits your budget and needs, and you can be part of the giveaways that we do. And we've been doing a bunch of them, and we got a lot more coming. And if you just saw all of our posters in the rewind, we're going to be doing some auction items too. Yeah. I might make that as closer. Yeah, Spider Body, it's a great show, man. We did a video earlier this year of us walking up and down all the cars at F Body Beach Bash. So check that out.
I think that says 13. Is that 13 Copo?
It's a 13 Copo car. Scan to start the race. Yep, 13 Copo Camaro Hot Wheels race 2015 Hot Wheels race team. And this little beauty right here. If you I don't know if you guys can see that little beauty. Merry Christmas, everyone. Yep. Merry Christmas giveaways. Yep. So that is GM Performance Badge that General Motors sends to the dealership with the car to put on certain cars, like our 24 Camaro has one. And we're going to be giving it away so you can put it wherever you want. Put it on your car, put it on your house, put it on some of your merch. But that is an official GM Performance Badge that you can add to whatever you want. And we're going to be giving it away with
a Hot Wheel.
Hot Wheels.
We like Hot Wheels.
We love Hot Wheels. So who wants it? Who wants the badge? David wants everything. David wants the badge.
I just have a box sitting here.
We got a box for David.
we just keep saving David's stuff.
13 Copo Camaro, guys. Here's what it looks like. It says Hot Wheels on the side, which is kind of cool. I haven't seen many cars that actually say the actual Hot Wheels logo on the side.
So there's a couple of them that they put out like that, different colors. They should be up there. I think there's an orange one. Look in the orange. I think there's an orange one up there.
Covers the hits. So we love that badge. See, Craig would love that badge. Well, Craig, you can certainly be eligible for the badge, but you can join our membership. All of our giveaways go to our members, so you can join our membership. It's like $1.99 on the. It's literally really cheap. All of our stuff. It's right in the description here. If you want to join our membership program, there's 3 different levels. It's right in the description. We'll give some people a couple minutes to join if you want, so you can be eligible for our giveaways. And if David was here, Dave was giving away memberships earlier. So
Don,
sorry, I don't know why I call him David because I got David on the mind. David's all here. Can I put on my man eater? Where's your man eater, Jan? Where are these badges supposed to be placed? I found one over the radiator, should under the hood. Yes, so that's where they go. I placed one on my 2016 SS on the strut tower. So you can literally place it wherever you want. It's not cheap. It's inexpensive. Yes, correct. Does your motor have a made by nameplate? No, I wish it did, David. I wish it did. Only the ZL ones did. So only the ZL ones had the builder of the engine under the hood, which was a really cool feature. I do wish they did that with the SS, with the LT1 motors, but they didn't. They only did it with the LT4 motors. But you guys did see the post of the last LT4 motor getting built, and it's in a ZL1 1LE somewhere. Maybe it's in the ZL1 1LE that was the final car to come off the line, which we're still waiting to see if GM is going to post photographs of or a press statement or something. Give us something, General Motors. People have dedicated their entire lives to your brand, to Camaro, and literally it was like a slap in the face. You just let the car go away without saying anything. I ended up with 3 more of these GM Performance badges in my car. The little plastic bags. Nice. She wants to know how we're gonna do this giveaway.
No,
So you know what you're doing?
We're gonna do it Christmas.
We're gonna do a Christmas style.
We're gonna do Christmas style.
Ooh! You should do the fun fact.
Oh, we could do that.
So last night, if you guys didn't watch our short, we
but
dropped this morning.
Is it in it?
No, it's not.
Okay.
We did a Frosty game. We played a Frosty game last night at my aunt's house, and we had to watch Frosty the Snowman from 1969.
We had to watch Frosty.
Which, I mean, we all have grown up watching that, so we know what it is. We know the song. So then there was a test we had to answer 33 questions about the movie. It was actually a lot of fun. So we're gonna see if you guys know your Frosty history to get this badge and the Hot Wheels car. So if you know, if you know the song, you should know the answer. But we'll see. We'll see who knows the answer. No posters yet. No posters yet. No, Linda. We haven't gotten our posters either. However, we got our plates. We got our plates already. They're ready on the car. It's sitting at the ceramic coating place. So there's that. But we got our plates and they're on the car. It took 6 days for our plates to get here, and we already put in for our custom plate. Now, what do you think we put in for a personalized plate? Andy, the orange suspension spacers are only applied to the ZL1 or Camaros with the lower front ends, but correct. Did the SS collector have a suspension spacer? Yes, they did. Yeah, every Camaro with the front splitter and with the upgraded suspension system did get a the front splitter. So all 1LEs, ZL1, our car, because it had the front splitter on it from the factory, do come with the spacers on them. So you should be getting yours as well. They had to take them out. They put them in the suspension so that the car sits higher for travel on and off the car and the rail yard. Yeah, of course we sang the song, Jan. You gotta sing the song. If you haven't seen it, go check our video. It's pretty cool. MMF. I will miss the 6th gen at 2SS. It's really upsetting to know that the last car came down the line. Yet again, twice in our lifetimes, guys. You hit the nail on the head, David. Look at you being right. Let's see if you're right here. If you guys do want to be part of this contest, though, you do have to join a membership for the giveaway. So we are giving this car away, a Hot Wheels 2013 Copo, and a GM Performance badge, right from General Motors. So you do got to be part of a membership to get one, to be able to be, eligible for the contest. And then we just mail it to you. If you guys have any questions, if you're just joining us, make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. You can join our membership. You can check out our sponsor. We do have a sponsor now, our first sponsor, Carbon Add-ons. The link is in the description. And if you use Camaro _Cave5, you get 5% off all products on the site. So check that out too. Plus our merchandise, if you want our Camaro Cave merch like Tonya's wearing and I was wearing earlier, we have so many things. We got like over 90 different items in our shop, guys, including some Christmas stuff. So if you want it there before Christmas, go to the link and check it out. We do appreciate all your support and love. We really do. Joan says, thanks for the advice. What is the break-in period? So normal break-in period, it's about, each thing's different, right? So normal break-in period is about 500 miles. Really, you can 1,000, 1,500 if you want to get crazy and just want the car to last for a long time, but 500 miles will do it. It's kind of nice, but your brakes and tires, first 100 miles, don't be doing like burnouts with your tires. And definitely don't be doing, what do you call it? Like light to light races. Don't be going over 4,000 RPMs because you don't want to blow your engine right off the bat. The engine needs to break in. It's brand new. Literally, even when we were driving to the ceramic coater at night, which was against what I wanted, but I don't think I went over 40 miles an hour. Not saying you can't go over that speed. I'm just saying watch your RPMs on where you go.
It's
Motor
not good
City
for the
Camaro Club
herpes.
filled 6 boxes last night for the Marines Toy for Tots. We saw that, man. We saw that with Charles, with Kevin. That was so cool. We really wish we could have been there. We definitely got to try to make it out to your guys' house and tell your wife she did a good job. Definitely. And I know Kevin ate. Kevin likes to eat. CW says my SS was delivered on 12/14. The car doesn't have the lower front splitter. It didn't have the orange suspension spacers, so
Ready.
this must be correct. Why did it not have the front splitter on the car? That's weird. David Lowy, first oil change. So there is some myth about the first oil change. Some people are like, "Oh, I gotta do it at 1,500 miles or 2,500 miles." Literally, we had a brand new 24 SS 1LE in Riptide Blue coming to the dealership. He had how many miles did he have? He had
I wasn't there, but David's on here.
2,500 miles on his car, and he wanted an oil change. And I did a video about it because I went underneath his car and watched the oil come out, and the tech was like, "Look at this oil! Look how clean this oil is." And he's putting his hand underneath the oil, and the oil is just dripping off. He goes, "It's super clean." The customer didn't need to do an oil change right now, but because of all the news out there and people, afraid of like, "Oh, I gotta do it." These cars come with Mobil 1 full synthetic oil. This oil can now go up to 7,000 to 9,000 miles before an oil change. Now, would I say to do it at 9,000 miles? Of course not. I would probably do it between 5 and 7. Now you can. It just depends on how hard you hit the car. But Dave can tell it. Dave can tell you. He's a tech on here. He knows more than me about this, but it's just crazy. Some people just the old rule of thumb was 3,000 miles, right? But because of the advances in the oils and the synthetics, it can definitely last longer. Avoid heavy acceleration and braking. 100%, Shane. You're spot on with that. We had four Marines come do a photo op. I did see the photos. I liked it. That's why I said we definitely want to try to come next year. Charles, just let us know what you guys are doing. We're willing to travel. So I did my first at 500 miles, my second at 1,500 miles. Yeah. Differential change. So the differential change is different. I don't have a good answer for you, Miles. When I got my 16, because my 2016 was one of the first ones out of the line, I did have the 8-speed automatic transmission, and there was the differential issue with my 16. There's nothing wrong with my car. It was just a service bulletin to flush the differential fluid, and I did that, and ever since my car's been fine. I mean, there was no issues beforehand either, but I know some 2016 cars with the 8-speed did have some issues. That's why they went to the 10-speed. But I'm at 43,000 miles right now, and I haven't changed it since. So I say it would last a pretty good amount of time. Now, if Dave's still watching, he can give a better answer to that, and I will do a follow up with you on that. But kind of crazy. Jackie Noel says, "Is there a way to see what VIN was the last one to roll off the assembly line?" I wish, Jackie. I wish General Motors would tell us and show us pictures or video, or responded to the 3 emails we sent them about coming out on our dime to go to the factory to do some PR for free. But we never got a response back, unfortunately. These are the snowman that we did last night, by the way. Clearly, I'm sure you might, maybe you got to put one at the end where the Hot Wheels sign is, and then you get both of them in between us. I really wish, Jackie. We were trying. We do. However, we thought our opinion was it was going to be a ZL1 1LE in radiant red, and the car is going to be going to Rick Hendrick Chevrolet down in Naples, Florida, to be exact. And I can confirm that it was a ZL1 1LE, according to reports. But color has not been confirmed, and either has the VIN number or a photograph, or show us something, General Motors. Show us. We looked for metal shavings. Okay, that explains it, Charles. Oil is cheap, motors are not. Very true, but oil changes are getting more and more expensive. Last time I got an oil change on my SS was $125, and it just went up. So as inflation goes up, so does the oil change. I changed Mobile one between 5,000 and 7,000 miles a year, never a problem. Yep, see, 100%, David. I'm with you on that, man. Same thing with like my Equinox and our daily drivers. The oil just lasts so much longer. I did the same on my 2016 as well, Andy. Yep, see, Miles, so you know, and I'm at 43,000 miles, still never a problem. Probably once I hit 50, I'll take it in for, a check. But it's hibernating now, so.
Right, last call for membership.
Last call for membership. If you want to join our membership to get this, we're going to be doing this in a couple minutes here for the giveaway of the 13 Hot Wheels Copo and the real GM Performance badge. Thank you, David, for getting this for me. GM Performance badge that you see under the hood of Camaros, Corvettes, all of GM Performance merchandise. So we're giving away both of those, and we're going to be doing a question here. Orbit. Hey, what's up, Orbit? How you doing? Any reason the Camaro SSZ alone takes 10 quarts and your Tahoe takes 8? Yeah, so the engine on the 6.2 liter engine does take 10 coats instead of the original 8 coats, because there is a dry sump system. Dry sump system in some of these vehicles, and also there are extra reservoirs they put to hold some oil, and the oil coolers. It's just it takes more. It just does. There's more. It's more. It's a different evolution, right? Because even if you have a Tahoe or a Suburban or GMC Yukon with a 5.3 liter V8 or the 6.2 liter V8, they are still built differently. They have two different cams. They have different auxiliary coolers. They have different oil coolers, and they have some of these cars have dry sump systems on them as well. Especially if you go to the ZL1. Do you know the ZL1 has 11 coolers? Sorry, 11 radiator coolers. Yeah, radiator coolers. 11. It's kind of crazy. The only thing about break-in is there's somebody. Yep, we appreciate that, Orbit. Hopefully that answers your question. So thanks so much for the donation. By the way, we really appreciate it, and thanks for spending some time with us here. Superfest, a great show. Also, we need to get to that one, Keith.
Right, let's go.
See, even David agrees with me. 5,000 on the V6 is too much.
Let's go.
To each their own. All right, so here we go. We're going to be doing the giveaway. Christmas question, guys. And honestly, I got the question wrong when we asked it last night, so it's going to be harder. Right. Nobody got it right. So we'll see.
We have a backup
how question. Good you guys are.
We have a backup question.
With answering the Christmas question with Frosty.
We have a backup question just in case that was just as controversial.
So this is for the Copo car and the GM Performance badge. Go for it, Tonja.
All right. So our question tonight is about Frosty. And I don't think there's really a way to figure this out from watching the movie either, but there is.
And don't cheat.
They're going to have to cheat.
Don't cheat.
There's nobody out there
don't
that knows
cheat.
This. They're
don't
gonna have
do
to
it.
Cheat. What?
Cheaters. Guilty.
Are you done?
Sometimes.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Do I need to put you in timeout? All right. So
Spider, we got 2 V6s. What are you talking about? We both have 2010 V6s.
true story. What did he say?
He says, I see you don't know the V6, just a typical V8 guy.
No, we started with
I
V6s.
started with V6s. My first Camaro was a V6. And we both have 2010s, which we can change the headers on. And her 2010 is Pro Charged. I don't know. I digress.
That's where my love is, guys. I mean, I love the performance cars too.
Yes,
but
Shamrock is a V6. 2010.
as is Onyx.
3.6 liter V6, 304 horsepower
She's up
before
there.
they changed the headers and before they changed the components in the engine.
My V6 is up there right next to the ZL1.
Yep, that's our car right there.
Both of them. The ZL1 and the V6.
Yeah, right there. And then that was her 2017 ZL1?
17.
17 ZL1. Which we no longer have.
No.
And I never had it. So I never said it.
No.
It's okay.
No.
Steven Garcia, also you're 100%. Look at my brother's watching.
Oh,
What up, Steve? Yep. 89 was a 3.4 liter V6. And my first Camaro was 94 3.4 liter with 136
Are
horsepower.
we doing the question or are you just
All
going
right.
to keep babbling away?
Woo,
And
woo.
Steven, keep your mouth shut. Because he knows the answer.
Correct. 312.
Okay. So, Mr. Frosty, which is
Yeah, Steven knows the answer. So
not either of the two behind us.
I created. Well, which one do you think we created? Which one do you think? Who did whose? Go. Who did whose?
That's not the question.
That's not the question, but I want to know. Who do you think did what snowman?
After we do the question.
You better get it right.
All right. So the question is, if Andy will be quiet. On Frosty, there is an item that brings him to life. Tell us what that item is. And of course, as usual, the answer is on the back of this, already on there.
We'll let you. We'll let you know once you get the right answer.
Okay, when we see the right answer, we'll turn this around. Close, Charles.
Everyone's saying it. Wrong.
Cheat, guys, cheat. You're gonna need Google for this. Okay, stop. Okay, somebody answered the snowman thing though.
Nope, we're still waiting for the right answer.
Where's the left-right thing?
So Jan says I did the left side. You could just say one with lights or one with not lights, because
left and
her
right,
left, my left.
It's different. Our left's different from your left.
Nope.
Red hat, black hat.
Yeah, red hat, black hat. How about that?
Who did the red hat? Who
Nope.
did
I still have not seen the right answer.
red hat, black hat?
For these two guys, for the Copo car and the GM Performance badge, who wants it?
The one with the lights is Andy's.
That's true. The one with the lights is me. I mean, I'm the light king. It better be me.
Harry answered that. Come on, guys, Google it.
It really is crazy how like nobody knows this answer, because I got it wrong too. I thought I had it right, and no, like it's a really fun
seeing
fact.
my answer on there a bajillion times. The one
Yeah,
that I
no,
gave.
it's crazy when you guys see the answer. You're like, oh, I mean, yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense. Keep going, guys. Ooh, I didn't plug the computer in. The professor. The professor brought him to life. I love that.
Somebody knew the professor's name, though.
What's the professor's name?
Somebody knew it. Somebody put it up there. Come on, guys. Google it.
You can do it. Google magic, my friends.
I know we have every last one of you singing the song to yourself right now.
And you're all wrong.
It's not in the song. Okay, how long do we wait till we go to the second question?
Yeah, a couple more minutes.
I'm seeing repeat offenders. We're getting answers that we didn't get from anybody last night, though.
Do we have a little?
A little what?
We need to switch positions here, babe, because this is gonna die. Whoops. We have 10%.
Well, do you think?
Keep answering. I am disappointed in a lot of these people that are answering with the wrong answers.
Are you going across or what?
No, I'm going over here. And we're gonna relocate this camera here. Sorry, guys.
We're going back to the couch.
Yeah, we're going back to the couch. So we can charge this computer here. Perfect. What do we got? Google says cheating didn't help me. Charles says cheating didn't help me.
Cheating didn't help. Okay. Are we gonna have to give up?
We're gonna have to go to a different question. All right. So just like it's a technical answer.
All right, guys.
It's a technical answer.
So we're gonna have to give up, it looks like, and go to part 2. You don't sit on the cord.
Don't give him the answer yet.
All right, we're not giving you the answer yet. Andy has to go take care of human stuff. Karen did put the hat on Frosty, though. That's correct. Pixie Dust. Wrong movie. That's Peter Pan. Babe, they're gonna get like cramps in their fingers if you take too long.
All right.
David said yellow snow.
David. Oh, sorry.
Sat on me. Aw, the bunny. What was the bunny's name?
Bunny's name was Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus was the bunny's name.
All right, so
Okay, we're gonna like relieve you of your misery.
OnStar activation.
OnStar activation. We're ridiculous now.
All right.
Okay, you guys, this is the answer. Nobody got it, so we're gonna ask another question, still related to Frosty. So on his hat was a pink flower.
The pink flower was on the side of his heart.
It was on the left-hand side of the hat, above where his heart would be, which gave him life.
Yeah.
It wasn't actually the hat, it was the flower.
Yeah. Mind blown. I know. My entire childhood.
I busted buns trying to find
I was like,
magic hat.
What? I was yelling last night. I was like, no, that is the wrong answer.
Okay, so
show the picture again. You spent some time drawing that. Look at that.
I didn't
Look at
spend
that
any
thing.
time drawing
Look at
that.
That took you like 2 minutes.
Take me any time at all. I'm the crayon master. He finally got his Camaro and woke up.
There you go, FJ.
There we go. Ding, ding, ding.
And what brought the Easter bunny to life? Who cares?
I'm gonna figure that out.
Jesus.
That might be a question.
Jesus.
Jesus had nothing to do with the Easter Bunny.
I mean, you don't know that. He created everything.
Well, he created the bunnies. He created the bunnies. I don't know, but I'm gonna find out for you. Maybe that'll be an Easter question.
Pink flower, yeah. So nobody got that one, guys. So we'll go to the next question for you too, which gives people some more time.
We had some heated ass.
There was some
fights.
There was some
over
fights
this
last night.
question. Heated.
I knew I was right. I got this one right. Everyone else was wrong.
You're crazy.
Because I listened.
Okay. Question number 2. Energizer batteries.
I mean,
Right,
you definitely need
number
those
2.
batteries.
We're going to question number 2. Okay. So once Frosty came to life.
Who answered the question? Nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody got the
answer.
Nobody got the answer.
We're going to the backup
Charles.
question.
Backup question.
So once Frosty came to life and got all the children with him, what game did they play?
He drove him down the streets of town.
Just be quiet.
Into the
Be
traffic
quiet.
Ask what the cat's name is. Okay, very good.
If nobody gets this, that might be the next question.
Say the question again.
When Frosty finally came alive and all of the children came and got with him, what game did they play?
Hopscotch. That's a good one. That's a good one. Sledding. Huh? It's a good try. Good try. All right, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let's go with your answers here.
Oh, Steve, if you're still on, what did they do? They didn't sled. They did something else, Steve. That wasn't the game, but Al got it.
Good job, Al. Good job, Al.
Good job, Al.
That was my answer. I got it right.
It is.
Follow the leader. They were just following the snowman throughout the whole movie.
It is follow the leader.
And he says, follow the leader.
Immediately after they started following him, he bent over.
No, they went into town.
They were in town.
They went to
town. To the traffic cop. They went to town.
And then after the traffic cop,
he bent over and they all played leapfrog over the top of him. But apparently leapfrog is not the proper answer.
No, because they played follow the leader. and Frosty even said they played follow the leader. Hide and seek.
Yeah.
You got it right, Al.
Yay.
Good job, buddy.
We got to write his name down.
Send us an email with your
Camaro Cave at gmail.com with your mailing address.
Yeah, your contact information. We'll get this shipped out to you. So you won the 13 Copo and the Camaro. Well, not the Camaro, the Chevrolet Performance badge.
What's his name?
Al.
Morrison.
Oh, it's right there.
I see.
Congrats, Al. Yeah, now you gotta have to rewatch the movies. Okay, so you can watch it on YouTube. It took about 26 minutes. Way to go, Al. It was rough. I actually passed out during it, and I still won and got all the questions right. Well, no. I got 19 of 33 right. The questions were hard.
They were hard.
They were hard. Props to Mama G. She did good.
Your brother must not be on anymore.
No. Nope. Way to go, Al.
Does anybody know what the cats' names are?
Does anybody know what our cats' names are? They should have done something with all the money. Yeah. I know, Keith. The 5th generation Camaro saved General Motors, and they let Camaro.
Good job, David.
Just
because this might be a question one day.
Very upsetting. I'm very disappointed because it's like they didn't care. They didn't want to care. And they just hoped that car would go away. And then they wouldn't talk about it. There'd be no press release.
Boring.
It really is. Yeah, I'm waiting for, hopefully GM puts out a press release tomorrow. And then once they do, we'll do a video about the last car and see if we're right or not. But it just would be nice.
That's the cats' names. Notice the spellings. That might be a question someday. because they are always in the videos.
Any more postings this week? Yeah, we'll definitely be doing more postings this week, Jen. We'll be doing more videos this week. We're definitely gonna
We're
do.
going to be doing our Christmas shopping.
We're gonna be doing our Christmas shopping this week because we haven't started yet.
We did start today.
Well,
We officially
we
started
tried
today.
to start today.
We did officially
Yeah.
start today.
Jackson and Jill. Jillin.
Yep, Jackson Jill.
Jackson
J8,
Jill went
double
up the
X.
hill to fetch a pail of water.
Yeah,
Jax fell down,
They didn't get any water.
broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after.
Jax with 2 X's because he's big. He's a big boy.
What did you get your Camaro for Christmas? So,
Bagheera.
buying the Camaro, one of them.
Bagheera got all kinds of stuff for Christmas.
My bank account. Obviously, the side rockers
he wears a size
because they didn't
Pro
come with
Charger.
the car. The
David wears a size Pro Charger for a 2010.
yeah, the black door spears, which didn't come with the car. We do have a bunch of mods over there in the. Well, they're actually in my car now. Well, we have not put on the car yet. We're waiting for the car to get back from the ceramic coating, so it's all clean, so we can do a nice video for you guys and show you it.
Did we get the girls anything?
What girls?
The girls? You got Bagheera, all kinds of stuff. Did we get the girls anything?
No, we didn't get the other Camaros anything yet.
Babe.
Actually, it's not true. We got them extra mats for the floor, so it would stay warmer.
They did get mats, but that's a necessity. That's not a gift.
Going to save in my phone memory. Oh, we appreciate that, Jan, and thank you guys for joining us. I know we've been on here for 2 hours already. We love doing these lives with you guys and talking shop and talking Camaro and helping you guys out. And we appreciate you watching, staying with us, and hitting that like button and being part of our channel here. So thank you again, guys. Again, we really do appreciate your love and support. And we do got a lot more coming, so stay tuned with that. We hope to do more interviews with special people, once we get permission from certain people, and hopefully we'll be doing another interview with Scott soon before, probably right after the new year.
I'm coming for you. Adam, I'm coming for you.
Adam who?
Barry.
I don't know. You can't even pronounce his name right.
Atom.
ATOM.
We are coming for you.
Appreciate it, David. Thanks for joining us. And I'll see you tomorrow. Tuesday at work because you're off tomorrow. Which one is better and why? Ceramic coating or PPF? So, Jude, this was a big dilemma. So we just dropped our car off at the ceramic coater, and we were going back and forth because I've never ceramic coated any of my cars, and my cars still look good and apparently get perfect scores. And I've never PPF'd any of my cars. She has Expel on her car, and she's had it for how many years?
11 years now, I think. 10
so
years.
Her car still looks great. There you are starting to see some wear and tear now. But a lot of these PPF things are kits now, so they're pre-cut. And a lot of the installers we're talking to are kind of against it now, against the PPF now. It depends on.
We have people that swear by it.
Yeah, we have people that swear by it. We do have people that love them both. So what we wanted to do when we got our car, we definitely wanted to protect it, since the car is going to stick around for probably the rest of our lives. When we don't plan on getting rid of it. So we want to protect it for the long haul. So we say, all right, ceramic coat it, and we'll take care of it like we take care of our cars. And then we're like, well, do we PPF the front end at least for the money? It's a lot of money. It's not cheap to do either one. So at least, especially here on the East Coast. But we decided that ceramic coating now, because the car is going to sit here all winter. Now PPF the car before you ceramic coat, if you do decide to do both. Now there's nothing wrong with doing both or one or the other. It's just a preference. I don't like that PPFing and expelling a car doesn't give you the shine of the paint like it does. And on my green car and on my blue car, I've seen other cars next to mine, and mine outshines them all day long because their car is PPF'd and because their car is expelled, and my car's not. My car's waxed, my car's taken care of, so you can see the paint better through the expel. And nothing against her car looks amazing. I just think my car still shines better.
Car shines.
I'm not saying it doesn't shine. I'm just saying it's different when you're putting a plastic on top of a paint.
Everybody that sees
It's just different.
car says, "Oh my god, this car is so shiny."
I don't disagree with you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't disagree with you. Your car looks great. I'm just giving you my opinion.
Do not do either one of them to your matte black paint. Either one.
A lot of people are doing the expel on the matte black, on the Panther black. Yeah, if you're gonna do the PPF, you're gonna ceramic coat on top of the PPF after the PPF.
If you try,
but you are doing the paint correction beforehand.
Yeah.
So make sure they do paint correction before they do either one.
Correct. And whoever's applying it will do that. They know.
And there's three different brands that are like the top notch. And please ask your ceramic coater what brand they're using too, because there's some knockoffs. There's a lot of bad product out of there, and test their knowledge of the product they're using.
100%. Because you can get a bad job if you're
There's
getting
plenty of bad jobs.
Unless it's somebody you know and they're cutting you a deal. If you're getting it for under $1,200-$1,400 anywhere in the United States, they're not doing what you need them to do.
Correct. And if they're not spending all day working on it, if your dealership tells you they're going to ceramic coat a car, come back in an hour and you can pick it up, you're not ceramic coating.
You're not getting ceramic coated. You're getting a ceramic spray.
Correct. Big difference.
But you're not getting ceramic. You're not getting the ceramic coat. Big difference. So preference 100%.
How often do you strip and polish? I mean, I did at least once a year. But our cars sit in garages half the year, so there's that. Our cars don't see much of the outside unless we're taking them out. Yeah, no, that's a good place, Charles. I watch Lingenfelter Spa on Instagram. They do some great work.
Yeah, I would trust Lingenfelter.
Yeah,
all day long.
Yeah, I bought Cerakote directly from Cerakote.
Cerakote directly from Cerakote. Okay, so here's another thing. If your car is being properly ceramic coated, it's being done by a licensed technician who has gone to classes to do this. And the classes are usually given by the companies who produce the product. So if you want to be able to put expel on a car, you go to classes, and they can be anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks or longer. That these people go to school for this. It's actually like a tech type school.
You cannot buy a ceramic coating unless you are an official dealer.
That's not true.
Oh.
You can buy non-professional levels.
All right, sorry, you can't buy the professional levels unless you're a dealer.
The professional high grade levels, unless you have gone to school or you know somebody who can get it for you. And it's a task. It's definitely not, wax on, wax off.
Correct.
You're not karate kidding your car. And if you are, you're not giving it a proper ceramic coating. And it sucks that those products are out there and they're tricky, and you really can mess up your car's paint if you don't know what you're doing. I wouldn't do it. I don't trust myself to do it. And I've been detailing cars and motorcycles and stuff for most of my life. So, and I would not trust myself. We had one person.
We're paying someone to do it because Does ceramic coating help prevent rock chips? No, that is a myth. It helps to a degree, but it will not stop a rock chip.
You're still gonna take
it's
a chip.
putting an extra level of protection on your car, but it is not.
If you take a proper rock, you're gonna get a chip.
Correct.
Even with the ceramic.
Yeah.
But you'll even if you take a proper rock, you're still even with the even with the expel, it's gonna nick the expel.
Plus, there's different levels of ceramic coating, guys. So it's not just like one size fits all. That's not the kind of thing. There's also a length of time that you can get a ceramic coating level for. The one that we're doing is 10 years.
I don't know. You're the one who.
The one we're doing is a 10-year ceramic coat. So and of course we can go back and they can relook at it and see if it's changed over the years.
I sent you a text on. Yeah, that's 10 years.
So ours is a 10-year ceramic coating. Now, if someone's going to do it correctly, it literally takes about 8 to 10 hours to ceramic coat a car. It's not like, oh, I just got to do it for an hour. That's not the case. Especially if it depends on how old the car is, how much work the paint needs, because paint correction is a must before you do this. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, absolutely, because it's women would understand this better, I think, than men. But when you go get your nails done and they put your nails on and then they put all of the paint on them and then they put that clear stuff, that gooky clear stuff on it, put you in the oven to cook them. Yeah, guys, this is the shit we go through for you. When they put that clear coat on there, that's the same equivalence. So it's a protection. That clear coat protects your nails from chipping, protects your nails from dulling, whatever. It's the same concept. It really is kind of the same concept, and it's levels of that junk. So when you're putting those levels on, depending on how many levels you have, will depend on how long it takes you to wear it off. And in most cases, if they make a mistake or you make a mistake and you have to take it somewhere professional and have them fix it, they have to sand that to get it off.
What Jody says, what products do you recommend for the washing and detailing the Panther Black Matte? So they actually do make matte detailing products.
Yeah,
highly recommend.
There's a bunch of lines that make them.
Yeah, don't be using some glossy detailing product because you will ruin your matte paint and it will never look the same.
You can't get it back.
You can't get it back.
You can get it back. You can sand it. You can wet sand it and get it back. But
Adams does offer a matte detailer.
They do, and right now
there's a big sale on it too.
There is a big sale on it right now, and right now it's rated one of the top matte products to use on your paint. There's a couple of them that come underneath it as well, but Adams right now holds the #1 spot for ceramic paint detailing products.
And please do not bring your Panther ZL1 to a car wash.
Don't take any of
I don't know if you're new to the channel too, we did post the big notice that GM that your dealer should have told you, and they should have gave you the notice that says if you bring your car to any what the fucking machines, any car wash that actually does it for you, it will destroy your matte paint. It physically says that.
And
there is a disclaimer on the you probably had to sign it when you were signing all your paperwork with your
it had a signing line.
with your finance guy. There was a paper you had to sign on the one of the lines. It says, do not take this car to a car wash, you will destroy the paint. Sorry. So it is be weird seeing. I know, Keith. It's gonna be weird to see non-Camaros do that. My dealership didn't give me that.
And guys,
notice.
please do not use
No, Charles, you don't want it done at a show for sure.
Normal car wash.
Yes.
Like soap. because it's meant for a glossy paint, and it's
Mhm.
actually putting little shiny stuff on your car to help your car while you're washing it, and that will ruin your matte paint as well. You have got to get a matte paint shampoo for your car.
Correct.
You can't interchange these two things. If you have one of each, so if you're chilling with a brand new matte paint panther, and then you have another car, don't wash them at the same time. Don't share products. Keep their stuff completely separated and very well marked.
Yeah, definitely. Adams. I would definitely choose Adams. I was never a chemical guy, Charles. I tried to use their product. I didn't like any other product, and I tried using a bunch of it. It was too watered down for me. And it just I didn't care for chemical guys whatsoever. But it's all over Walmart, so I guess because it's at Walmart, it must be good. But no, nope, not my cup of tea. What's crazy is the best stuff to use is not in stores. It's not something you can just go to AutoZone and go grab,
Not
or
typically.
yeah, not typically. Now they'll have like one or two products because mainstream, right? But if you want the best stuff, you can't just go into like Walmart and pick it off the shelf.
Trying to find that list.
Only rinse. My dealer gives card for compliment car washes once a year. Drive through with brushes. Don't use the brushes. Don't go to brush car washes.
On
No,
either of the new Panther paints, they are so soft.
They are
It's
so
one
soft.
of the reasons I'm pushing for him, or pushed because it's there. But that's the reasons I pushed for him to get the car ceramic coated, because the paint on that Tricoat paint is so soft.
Garrett Garage Products, great products. Was
Scared
looking
the
at
hell out of
buying
me
some
washing
tonight,
it.
actually. So definitely Al, great. That's a great brand. Definitely recommend it. I've used it before. We both like different things. The product that I enjoy using, like my favorite detailer, is called Zymol, Zymol.
Not for matte.
Not for matte, for glossy, because it gives the best shine out of any product I've ever used. But Garrett Garage is a great one too. And they have like Garrett Garage has so many different products, and they keep coming out. I remember Zymol. Yep. So Zymol has been around for over like 80 years, and they were a boat waxing company first, and they came down. They've been coming down to cars over the last, I don't know, 15, 20 years. But they keep coming out with new products for Zymol as well. And I swear by it. It always gave my car the best shine. Ceramic Speed Shine from Garrett's. Yep. That stuff's good too. What are you looking for?
This is a good.
So, Jude, she's looking for you. She's doing some research for you right now to let you know about some new product that for the matte paint that she found out as well.
See.
So, but yeah, what is everybody driving here? If you haven't already joined the page, definitely. If you haven't subscribed, please do. We do appreciate all your love and support. Definitely smash that like button if you haven't. We got 31 people still watching, and we're 2.5 hours in. Send us an email. Also, we want to do more videos of your cars, guys. So please, when you get your car, if you already have your car, it doesn't matter what year Camaro you have, please send us a video of your vehicle and do a little write-up for us, and we will post a video for you of your vehicle so our fans can see what you're driving, and we can keep this page and the brand alive. We can keep Camaro alive even though the car is going away. Send us an email to thecamaroCave@gmail.com. And actually, I'll just put it in here. The Camaro Cave. The Camaro. Here we go, guys. Make it easy for you. At gmail.com. The Camaro Cave @gmail.com, guys. Send us an email with your vehicles. Do a little write-up. We'll post a video for you. I know, Jan, your shark skin paint for my convertible. I'm still able to wash it myself. What should I look for to clean my new car? So that one's a rough one. You should handle that one.
What am I handling? I'm trying to work out this.
Oh, sorry. Jan says her shark skin paint for her convertible. She is not physically able to wash her car. What should she get? Hey, get down.
Good job. Shouldn't be yelling at them. Okay, guys. I have no experience with this, but I have heard a lot of wonderful things about it. It's called Opaque, OPAQUE, and it's an actual wax that you can use on a matte surface, and it won't take the gloss off of your surface, but it'll help protect it from matte gets really weird when it starts to oxidate and do all kinds of strange things when you, especially if you're daily driving it. I have heard from a few people that are daily driving their Matte Panther. So if you are, you might want to look into this. It's made by a company called Swissvox. So Swiss, SWISS, Vox, VAX. So look them up. Again, I personally have not used this, but I have heard from a lot of people that the wax that they have is really, really good for a matte surface.
Go up there.
We had one of our cars that was wrapped in a matte wrap, and it was kind of just like a new thing when it was all first starting to come out. The ZL one was wrapped in a matte, and I didn't use the products that I use on Onyx on it, because obviously it'll make it shiny, and once you make it shiny, it's really hard to get it to go back. So be really careful and try to find something that is going to work on it. If you have a detailer that you like to use for your other cars, ask them what they think you should carry in the trunk, so that when you're not around them, they can help you out for that. I will talk to our guy that's taking care of Bagheera right now and see what he recommends. He's been doing this probably longer than Andy's been alive. So we will talk to him and see what he says, and we will pass that on to you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to try to get him on camera and just let him tell you. But
we're gonna try to do a video with him.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do a video with him. It's Christmas right now, and he's got a lot of cars in the shop, and trying to enjoy his family. So once the holidays are over, we'll see if we can get him to give us some tips and answer any questions for you guys about ceramic coating and wrapping and all that stuff. He's been doing it for years and years and years. He's chose to stop doing wraps, but he did those for many decades. So we'll see what his advice is. I would trust him well over myself, especially on products that I've never used.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, guys.
Had to go get the cats.
Cats knocked over
stuff on the TV.
our Frosties.
Mean old cats. So I missed.
No, Keith. Camaro Nation will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight.
Oh my God.
We're going to survive. We're going to live on.
Practice.
We will.
All products on my Mosaic
Our
Black
Independence
Bolt
Day.
before I use on my Mosaic Black Camaro. The poor Bolt. The Bolt's the guinea pig.
I know. Great, Charles. I was like, where's the pants party? And that's what he said. He's like, good thing I have pants on tonight.
We're back there again.
I know.
All right.
Sometimes I don't have pants.
So are there any other questions? Because this is going on 2.5 hours. We need to get back to our regularly programmed lives.
Yes, 100% FJ. 100%.
Oh, never. Oh, yeah, we went through that. FJ, you're new to the cave. One of the first videos we did was and he works at a dealership. Don't let the dealership wash your car. Most of the time, it's not somebody at the dealership that's washing it. It's farmed out.
Yeah, we farm our detailing out.
Most of them do. So if you're lucky enough to have a big enough dealership that has a detail team and that they're good at what they do, I actually bought Onyx, my 2010, from someplace who did have on-site facility to do it and paid people to come in, and they gave a shit. So they did a really good job. And a lot of the times I would take her back if I knew I didn't have time and let them do her. So
I mean, just for example, we just got our 24.
and
We did not let my dealership wash it.
I cleaned it.
She washed the car, and I did not let my dealership get it detailed.
No,
so I did save them money
for sure. I
doing
think
that.
what David's
But
like,
still,
there's a lot of them that a lot of Chevy dealerships that when you take your car and even for an oil change, they're like, okay, we're
gonna wash it. Yeah.
We give you a free car wash after we're done. And I know that with a couple of my cars, I would take that. I would get my truck like as dirty as I possibly could, wait for it to be to where I had to take it to get it cleaned, and let them change my oil and let them clean my truck. But never the Camaros.
Yeah, appreciate it, Shane. Thank you very much if you're just joining us and if you're leaving. Merry Christmas to all for sure. Happy Hanukkah. Happy New Year if we don't see it beforehand. We are going to be doing a bunch more videos before Christmas. We got a lot to do. We still have to get Christmas presents. But
that's bad.
Yeah.
That's so bad.
We enjoy this for you guys. We want to bring you guys this content.
Baby, I'm done in July usually. What?
Then you met me.
And then I met him, Mr. Procrastination.
And look at my snowman. It came out great.
Oh, I saw your snowman take a leap off the edge over there.
That's because you're your cat.
Suicidal.
Yeah. No, so we just, it's 2.5 hours we're on here, guys, but we do want to come up here and really thank you guys for a successful year. I know we started this channel like 6-7 months ago, not even. And we've really grown to pretty high level, I think. We think it's like funny because we don't consider ourselves influencers. We don't like that word. We kind of say like we're ambassadors of the brand and ambassadors of Camaro. I think that's better because I don't really think we influence people, but I mean, it could be wrong.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Bad influence.
We are bad influencers.
And like we were saying a minute ago, is that Judd?
Just kidding.
Judd or Jude?
Judd. Yeah.
Judd. Some dealerships do have people there that care. They do, and they'll do a good job. My dealership did. I've been to several dealerships that do not, and they take them and they run them in the back or next door or down the street real quick through a car wash like the ones that they tell you not to, and then they bring it back to you. So
David says night.
Be careful. Night.
Night, David. Appreciate you guys joining us. Night. But yeah, we just really want to thank you guys so much for spending time with us all this time, all these months.
And if we don't know the answer, we'll get it for you.
100%. Obviously, we're not perfect. We don't claim to be.
No, we've made mistakes. And if we can stop you from making the same mistake, we'll do it. And if we don't know the answer, we'll do it. We'll find out.
Yes.
Clearly, we have contacts, so we'll find out from somebody who's professional at whatever it is you're asking us about, and we'll figure it out for you.
100%, Jan. We see, and this is why. Let us know what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see more lives, we can certainly do that. If you guys want to see more of the videos we posted a new video this morning of behind the scenes of Bagheera, where we went to the rail yard
and I think
we went to the train station.
We decided that we were gonna have scheduled days for the lives.
Yes.
After Christmas.
Yeah, after Christmas, we're definitely gonna have a schedule of lives. But right now, we're just doing them when I'm like, hey, babe, you want to do a live? Okay.
Well, usually because something comes up that we need to pass
along. Whenever there's news, we'll definitely do a live. Appreciate it, Greg. Have a good night. Thanks for being here.
Good night, Greg.
Michael says about the membership. What about the membership? There is a link in the description of the video. If you want to join our membership, there's 3 different levels. You choose what's best for you. But we do appreciate you guys.
And whatever you choose, you can change.
Yes.
So if you
100%.
come in RS with us and you're like, ooh, I want to ZL1 this up and skip right past the SS, you can do that, or you can upgrade to SS. I will tell you that sometimes the giveaways, we only include the ZL1 members. just because, and not all the time, because we want everybody to have fun. Sometimes we do it giveaways and it's non-members are allowed into it, but it just depends on what we're giving away, how much effort went into getting a hold of what we were giving away, and
Shipping first.
shipping. If it's a larger item and it has to be shipped, it costs money to ship this stuff safely, especially if we've gotten signatures from a bunch of people. So
Appreciate that, Jude. Thanks for being here and thanks for following the channel.
we also, once we get through the holidays,
Appreciate Jackie.
we'll
Have a good night.
have certain things that members can sign into to do questions and answers with. And
We're just learning too, guys.
yeah, we're
This is a give and take kind of thing.
dude, I know people do this for a living, but we don't. This is just fun for us, but we're hoping to get more celebrities on. I've come in contact with a couple that might be agreeing to do so. So when we get them on, there's going to be a ton of people, like not our normal 50, 80, whatever that we usually have in here. It'll be a lot more than that. And if we don't have some kind of control or something in place, then we can't control who's talking to who. So definitely the ZL1 membership is where that will help you out when we have those people on.
Please get Al.
Yes,
on.
I will work very hard to see if I can get Al on, but Al is super damn busy
And still employed by General Motors.
and still employed by General Motors.
They will
So,
dictate
and
the answer to
such
that question.
Such an amazing human being.
Great guy.
I love me some Al. I love me some Al. So if you see this, Al, I miss you.
And Camaro community misses you, Al. For sure.
Yep. He's been very, very, very kind to me in the past without going into a whole lot of detail. Good man.
Good man.
All
Along with the
right.
rest of our Camaro team, both past and present.
Yep. There's a couple of them.
There is. One of them just got his new ZL1 Collector's Edition. Shout out to him and congrats on your new car. Number 347 of 350.
Not a bad number.
Not a bad number at all.
Not a bad number.
Right to the end there, buddy.
All right. Close this up. Night, y'all.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
We're
if
not
we
Merry
don't see
Christmasing. Yeah, we got a whole week.
Well, if some people might not come on to the next one.
Okay.
We gotta say Merry Christmas. I don't like the whole Happy Holiday thing. It's Merry Christmas.
Night,
And Happy
y'all.
Holidays and good night. And Al says I'm from New Jersey. We'll be flying there in February. We'll be coming to your dealer to meet you in person. Yep, come on out, Al. More power to you. Yeah, we'll definitely meet up. Let us know when.
Let us know.
Let us know when.
can
Hopefully we're
go
still
get
in
dinner or
town.
something.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate it, guys. Have a good night. Until the next one. We'll see you soon. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.